Oh, this is Connor Super Goofy. Sorry that this is the third video of the day that I am making, but I have some sad news to share, so um why don't I just walk through it? So, since 2022, I have been making music. Technically since 2020, I've been writing music. Since like late 2020, I wrote my first diss track in December of 2020. Then I wrote Virus in early 2021, and then like late 2021 towards early 2022 is when I started making my first album. And since then, I've released 18 albums. Um, I've been very highly like I have been extremely successful within the bounds of my high school that I was going to at the time. Um, and I had a lot of fun making those 18 albums. Um, so yeah, um, I think that I have a pretty, um, I'm pretty proud of the catalog that I built up. Obviously starting with Alpha and going through most recently to Wonder, which is my 18th album. Um, so there are multiple reasons why I'm doing this, but I have decided to hang it up, at least for now. I'm done making music, at least for now. I may come back later, only time will tell, but for now, I've decided to stop making music. I'm going to release one more single that I had already made but just haven't released yet, and then I think I am going to be done, which is sad, but unfortunately unfortunately it's the truth. Um I'm hanging it up, and the first reason why I am doing this is because I am dropping in popularity. Back when I was in still in school, my music was like the most popular thing in the building. Like I was loved by so many people at school. And now that I'm not in school anymore, not at least now I'm not in high school, my music doesn't have any reach. I can't promote any of my music anymore, and because of that, my music any hasn't been getting much play. That's the first reason. The second reason is because making music is getting significantly harder to do. Like BandLab, which is the thing that I mainly use to make music, has started putting like everything behind paywalls and stuff. And recently, the real kicker has been that they put using samples behind a paywall, which with like samples was the main way that I would make my beats. So now that I can't use samples, I have to turn to FL, which if I do return, that is what I'm going to be solely using to make and produce my beats. Um, but yeah, now that I can't produce with BandLab anymore, making music has gotten a lot harder. Um, And the third reason is that I'm just not having fun making music anymore like I used to. I used to, back when I was making Alpha and Beta, and even at the point of like Impossible Logic and Birthday, albums like that, I wasn't taking my music seriously at all. Um, but as I grew into BandLab, I started taking my music more seriously, and I never took it that seriously. Like, I don't put as much effort into my songs as most people put into their songs. My music is kind of rough around the edges. I get that. Not everyone's going to enjoy it. That is fine. Sure. Um, so I never was taking music that seriously. In fact, I was never shooting to have making music be my primary career. I always had it in mind as a secondary career because um yeah, I always had it in mind as a secondary career. I never had it in mind as the primary career. Um and um Nowadays I'm just not having fun making music like I used to. Making albums like Alpha and Impossible Logic and Birthday, that making those were fun. Making those was fun. I didn't care how rough around the edges or how sloppy a lot of it was because I was proud of the fact that I was doing it. But nowadays that just I just doesn't have the same magic anymore. Um and Also, I'm having a lot more fun streaming. I'm having a lot more fun making videos. I'm having a lot more fun reviewing um music as well, and I want to continue doing that. So I figured like why take some time away from doing that by trying to make my own music when I could just be doing the things that right now I'm currently enjoying more. Like I'm enjoying looking back at the Connor's Hot lists for all of my calendar years and school years to see what I think of the hot lists looking back. And I'm looking forward to um wrapping up 2025. I plan to do like a huge marathon of looking back at the year on my channel and all that. I'm looking forward to doing that a lot more than I'm looking forward to actually making and releasing new music. So I want to keep doing that. And I know it's sad that I'm stepping away from making music. This is a decision that I have just made, by the way. I um had not been like I had not been like deliberating over this. This is a decision that I just made. It makes sense to make this decision now. Um, I'm hanging it up, which is sad. So on October, let's say October 1st, I am going to release And as an EP. It'll be 4 songs. Um, it'll be the 3 songs that I've released since Wonder, and then the fourth one is going to be the one that I've made but just haven't yet released. I'm going to release that as an EP on October 1st, and then I'm just going to hang it up. Um, and continue doing what I'm enjoying doing a lot more, which is sitting down, making videos, streaming, reviewing music, playing Minecraft, playing Rocket League, doing all that, doing all this stuff because right now I'm enjoying this a lot more than I am making music, like I said before. And I'm looking forward to my future doing this. So, yep, that's it for Connor Super Goofy, the music artist. That's about it. See ya.